Hey y'all, Gordy Coder here with a tutorial on butterfly thread the needle variations. First thing you should learn beforehand, and I'll post a link to this, is to thread the needle in both directions. And you're probably wondering what the next step is for thread the needle. It's very diverse, which is why I like it so much. But the first thing that I would learn is to be able to do it in different places. Off to your left, down low, up high, perhaps even horizontally, off to your right. And then when you get decent with it, you can move in different ways. And then you can reverse it. The different ways you can reverse a butterfly are with bounces. You have this bounce, the inner shoulder, this bounce on the top of the shoulders. You have the thighs on both legs, knee. That can sometimes hurt, but you're not trying to bash your knee, you're basically stalling it, like just stalling it and then pushing your knee out, resting it on and then reversing. Might be easier just to start with the thigh because that probably won't hurt as much. And so you can go from thigh to here. When you thread the needle down, you can basically, there are four primary facings when doing butterfly mode. You're facing front face, side face, and all it's doing on the side is this. You can have them this far apart or as close as you want without them touching. And when you're in side facing, you can take this one up here to bounce it, and this one down here to bounce it, and you can alternate. You can just do it straight up, or you can add a spin. When you're going from front facing to a side face, you go from thread the needle butterfly to a buzzsaw butterfly. And then if you want to turn around completely, you're going to do a thread the needle on the other side, but it's going to be reversed. So up front, I was going up with the spin, and then I go to the side, and what does that look like from you? Going down, and then down. Basically, what you're doing when you're turning is you're taking one of them and bringing it into the center, and the other one, you're just moving. It doesn't move. It doesn't move where it's facing. So you're basically pointing out with this stick, pointing straight, and you still point straight when you bring it into this plane. You can choose to face the forward, or you could turn and then turn back. You can turn while doing this position. Once you get the movements down, you can go between the four positions kind of smoothly. There's a point while doing the thread the needle, as you're pulling back with one, as my right hand pulls back, I can put it over my head, go back all the way over my head, or I could pull it back under my arm or over my arm. And you can do that with both and mix them up for all sorts of different functions. And the butterfly crosser is you're spinning opposite directions and you cross arms. You can go there from the butterfly buzzsaw, and once you get enough control, you can cross them and basically turn your body. You can turn your body either direction. So this one becomes behind your head, and then you can turn within this position and bring the hand that's behind you back over. So you're in crosser, and you can go from there to the butterfly buzzsaw, and from butterfly buzzsaw back to forward thread the needle. And from the thread the needle, you also have reels. You can do your thread the needle and tuck one behind you. As you pull back, boom, back. And you can do it with both hands and then alternate. Like this is a butterfly reel. Basically all you're doing is a figure 8 along each side, alternating. And you can easily go from figure 8s back into butterfly crosser. You also have wall plane butterflies, wall plane butterfly flowers. And once you learn this, being able to go up and down in the center, then you can just bring them out to the side and then bring them down your center. And all the tricks I've shown you are same time, but you can do them split time as well. It's a bit harder, but it's a lot harder for me because I don't really do it very often. You can accentuate thread the needle with a giant spin. So going really, really small and then busting out a full extension. And that looks really cool split timed.